Here's what they're not telling you out loud, but it's literally all sitting there in the budget papers. The government says this budget is about helping first home buyers, helping young Australians, helping affordability. But when you actually read the detail, they know this doesn't solve the problem because even they acknowledge the real issue is housing supply. And then what do? They revisit migration forecasts and they make them go up compared to previous Treasury forecasts. So now we've got even more people needing homes, more demand, simple supply and demand, basic economics. And here's the funny part. The government's entire housing target relies on building 240,000 homes every year. That's based on their 1.2 million home target over 5 years. Sounds great. Except Australia has never ever done that before. Our highest ever housing supply year was around 220,000 dwellings back in 2017. And that was pre-COVID. Low interest rates, cheap labor, cheap materials, easier logistics, less inflation, and a far more stable global environment. Now we've got higher rates, higher construction costs, labor shortages, global instability, supply chain issues, and somehow they expect Australia to magically outperform our greatest construction year ever, every single year for 5 straight years. Come on, they're joking. Keep bringing in the equivalent population of a city every year. Keep restricting investor incentives. Keep blaming mum and dad investors, and then act shocked when rents rise. First home buyers and young Australians, I genuinely hate to say this, but this budget did not suddenly make your life easier. It gave you headlines, it gave you talking points, it gave you $250. But structurally, housing is still unaffordable because we are still not building enough supply relative to demand. That's the part no one wants to say out loud. This housing crisis is not caused by mum and dad investors owning 1 or 2 investment properties. It's a long-term supply issue. And until Australia builds enough homes, nothing meaningful changes. That's what the budget papers actually say, not the headlines. And the young voters or the lower income owners are being tricked into a false sense of security, but nothing is actually changing for the better for them. Unsure what the federal budget really means for you? I've put together a simple cheat sheet breaking down the key changes and actually what matters and what it could mean for your finances and investing. Comment budget and I'll send it through.